Thank you for your interest in iSEEK Corporation and our suite of CAD Seek applications. This is a short presentation covering some key use cases for geometric search, or what's often referred to as shape search. Duplication of part designs often occurs because the search methods that are available to design engineers or supply chain personnel to search for CAD models and their related data, they just aren't adequate because they rely on manually applied attribute values and descriptors. Here's an example of an employee who's searching the PLM for a feed through using an attribute search. They've only gotten 2 search results. And even though they suspect that, or even may even know that there are many more designs that could be interesting in the PLM, those designs have become invisible to their search because of the use of synonyms, errors, or language differences. The result is search frustration, which leads to a start from scratch culture, and building duplication, which affects the organization for years and years to come. It also creates unwarranted variances where highly similar or even identical parts are being purchased from different vendors at different price points. And the inability to access data of similar designs, which are similar enough that they can be used as the basis for cost estimations, the finding of logical suppliers, or borrowing or reusing a manufacturing plan. The solution is geometric search. CAD Seek enables using the shape of one part to find all others like it. The technology captures a model or even a large complex assembly's full geometry at the resolution of CAD and transforms that shape into a numerical signature. This enables using the shape of one design to find all others like it, and has the benefit of providing a similarity score, which can be used to rank the search results. This technology can be used in 2 broad ways. One is with search applications, and we also have a fully functioning API, which can be embedded into other applications. The other use is analytics, where an entire database or one database can be compared to another database on the basis of geometry. These applications will be covered in just a little bit more detail later on. One of the questions that's commonly asked is, when we adopt geometric search, should we prioritize the cleaning up of our existing duplication, or should we implement tools and procedures to avoid the creation of new duplication? And the answer is that it really comes down to the goals of the organization, but for the sake of argument, let's focus on cleaning up existing duplication first. PLM systems are very good at data management and data security, but they have significant limitations when it comes to data analysis, largely because the systems lack an automated or intuitive classification method. CAD Seek Analytics solves the problem by classifying models on the dimension of shape. A CAD Seek Analytics report is essentially a series of geometric searches at the user's desired level of similarity and with or without attribute filters for such characteristics as material, finish, or supplier. The reports are a roadmap to finding opportunities for part consolidation or standardization. The reports can be run on a fully automated basis with no requirement for tagging or sorting by humans. They allow an unlimited amount of filtering with attributes like material, cost, or supplier. And they run very quickly, being able to be generated in minutes or with large data sets, perhaps an hour or more. The return on investments for this kind of work is very high. In a data set of 100,000 models where 15 minutes is allocated for the analysis of each model that's relevant, A total of 1,200 days would be required, 1,200 human days would be required, whereas that work could be completed with a CAD Seek analytics report in well less than 1 day. The resulting ROI, again, in a data set of 100,000 items with a 10% redundancy rate, 5,000 models could be eliminated, and with a 13,000 7-year cost of carrying in the parts in inventory, would eliminate $65 million in cost. But CAD Seek analytics can be used for more use cases than just consolidation or standardization. Here's an example where analytics has been used to find an unwarranted cost variance, 2 parts being purchased from 2 different suppliers. Their similarity is almost 99%. They're made from the same material. They have the same finish, yet one vendor is charging over $38 while the other is charging less than $35. If this cost variance can be cured, the savings is almost $80,000 per year. And if 100 of these situations exist in the supply chain, a savings of $40 million is possible. Using geometric search to avoid the creation of new duplication largely comes down to model reuse or part reuse. Here's that situation where the employee has performed an attribute search. They found those same 2 models. But with the implementation of geometric search, they can choose either one of these items as a search target. Now their search results are comprehensive because all designs have shape. So no design can be invisible to a geometric search. CAD Seek provides 3 applications for geometric search. CAD Seek Polaris was shown on the prior slide. Our CAD Seek Advisor is a Creo plugin which monitors a CAD design session. And when significant changes are made to the model, a window pops up showing similar items that already exist. Any of these items can be clicked on for more information, or if they're not yet relevant, the designer can simply click on their Creo window to return to their design session. In a similar manner, we have a plugin for Windchill, where each model page has a CAD Seek search tab, where similar items are shown. A quick click can take the user to that item's model page, or they can click on a link to perform more detailed searches in our Polaris application. Again, the return on investment for reuse is quite high. Here's an example of a firm with 100 designers producing roughly 1 design per week. A 15% redundancy rate could lead to the potential savings of $15 million over a 5-year period. One of the questions that's commonly asked by managers is when we adopt these technologies for geometric search, how do we ensure the technologies are utilized, and how do we create accountability for their use? So here's an example of the use of the CAD Seek API. This designer has completed a new design. They submit it to the PLM. The API intercepts the submission and performs a geometric search. And when it finds highly similar models, it can provide feedback both to designer as well as to managers. This feedback loop creates accountability and therefore drives utilization of the search tools. And the last use case we'd like to show is accessing information of similar designs. So here's a user, again, who's performed a geometric search. Perhaps this first item is not similar enough to the needed function to be able to be reused as is, but perhaps this design can be modified rather than starting from scratch. And the information associated with this model may be very relevant to the new design. Its cost can be accessed for a quick cost estimation. The suppliers can be accessed to create a short list of suppliers that should be put on the list of potential suppliers for the new part. Warranty information can be accessed and so on. Again, thank you for your time. We appreciate your interest. For more information or to schedule a demonstration, please contact 3HTI at the web address shown on your screen.